Well, let's see, we've got that camera up and running. And as you can see, I'm behind a couple of piles of books. Now, what happened was I stumbled across something yesterday that is 2 months old, and that was a debate between the Pharaoh historian and Damien Walters regarding one world government. And I was fascinated by this. I was really kind of surprised to see these guys tackle this topic. This has been an important topic before the world for almost 200 years, and really long before that, the Roman Empire and all that stuff. But beginning around 1848 in the United States, things began happening then. But these guys had a very friendly debate. They didn't actually debate face to face. They just kind of spoke, did their own videos, and then kind of interacted after that. I was surprised by how knowledgeable and informed these guys were, but I really shouldn't have been, because I've been listening to them for years now. The topic of their debate was a major topic in SF. Well, really starting with Frankenstein, I suppose, and maybe even before that. But from the 1930s through 1971, this was really a topic of probably, 25%, maybe even 50% of science fiction that was published. Now, since 1971, it hasn't really been that much of a debate. It's been pretty much one-sided, and that's not good. So in my written review here, I will provide links to the Pharaoh historian. Let's see, he's got almost 95,000 subscribers. And Damien has quite a few subscribers, almost 82,000 subscribers. Now, in this debate, the Pharaoh historian mentions Cloak of Anarchy by Larry Niven. And I first read that back in the 1970s, and I was going to do a video today on Golden Quicksand from this galaxy, and it's a great novella. And next was going to be Cloak of Anarchy by Larry Niven. So these guys beat me to the punch by a couple of months, and of course, I don't have anywhere near any kind of viewership like they have, but I still enjoy doing this. So if you watch these two videos, and that's going to be a pretty good investment of time, there are a couple things I would suggest. Number one would be Whittaker Chambers' critique of Ayn Rand, and that is called Big Sister is Watching You, and I have provided a link to that, and I think you will be amazed reading his review of Ayn Rand's works, and I think you would also enjoy it. I would like to make a few points regarding the two videos. The Pharaoh historian notes the British East and West India Companies, but of course the Dutch East and West India Companies were even worse. And Damien mentions British world trade, trying to have a world government, but he neglects to mention that British enforced free trade on the American colonies actually started the Revolutionary War. Pharaoh historian gives Star Trek original series credit for the Federation. Well, let's see, what have I done with that? Here it is. Pretty much a couple of other books really covered that well, and of course this is A.E. Van Vogt with The Mixed Men, and exactly what happens in Star Trek. At least the first 2 seasons pretty much happens in this great book by A.E. Van Vogt. So let's see, do I have anything else I want to point out? Roddenberry's vision of Star Trek was really only the first 2 seasons. The rest of it was all handled by different corporations and stuff. It just really wasn't Star Trek. Now, I do have some book comparisons that you guys might want to consider reading. Now, here we have Ursula K. Le Guin's The Dispossessed, and I would suggest reading that in tandem with Donald Westlake's Anarchaos. And we also have a book comparison that I have up here, Orson Scott Card, Past Watch, and A.E. Van Vogt, The House That Stood Still. So all these books that I have piled up here were the short stories and novels, and I have one great movie that I thought was actually better than the book, Soylent Green, based on Make Room by Harry Harrison. I wanted to do some reviews on that, and I will. But this was a book haul, and again, I will get back to getting some stuff done and try to do these and at least 1 or 2 a week. Well, thanks a lot. I'm going to have to come around and turn off the camera, and I hope everybody gets a chance to watch these guys debate this topic, because I was really impressed by their knowledge and how informed they were and how articulate they were, and they both really did a great job. Thanks a lot.